Yes, I got 1000 sales on Etsy in my first 100 days. Okay, fine, it was 4 days later. Anyway, today I'm going to share with you the actual things that helped me achieve this, but it's not what you think. I'm not gonna talk about SEO, thumbnails, customer service or anything like that. You can watch my other videos if you want to hear about that, but today we're going to dive deeper into my success. Do a favor to yourself and watch till the end, and let's begin. The first key thing about my result is that I failed first to succeed. I'm sure you know that success stories often start with failures, and mine is no exception. If you don't already know, I had an old Etsy shop and things didn't go as planned. I got my first sale almost after 2 months, but this failure was crucial to my eventual success. Take a look at my early days on Etsy. As you can see, the orders graph was always at 0. It's easy to get discouraged at this point and quit Etsy, but what I learned from these failures was worth it. I want you to understand that everyone faces challenges when starting something new, but here's what the top Etsy sellers did. They viewed these challenges as opportunities to grow, and that's what I did. Here are the lessons I learned. Lesson number 1. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. I made many mistakes. My first designs were awful, and that's why people weren't buying them. Also, I didn't create a lot. I had like 10 listings. I was afraid to upload many listings because they cost money to be posted. Lesson number 2. You need to be able to adapt. The day I finally got my first sale, I knew what I had to do. I analyzed the design that sold, and I made more designs in the same style. This style that I adapted at the time is the same style I have now in my new and successful store. It's crucial to be able to adapt your approach based on what works and what doesn't. Lesson number 3. Listen to feedback. I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm so grateful I had some great customers who kindly told me of the things I needed to change. For example, my designs didn't print to the biggest sizes I had in my description. I had multiple hundreds of designs at the time, and I changed them all, one by one. So you need to listen to feedback and take action immediately. It will help you in the long run. Look at my shop now. It wasn't an overnight success, but a gradual improvement through learning and adaptability. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, remember that it's okay to suck. You will suck at first, and you're going to fail, but failure is not the end. It's actually the start of the road to your success. The second key thing about my result is that I started reading books about business and persuasion. I know that most of you see Etsy as a side hustle, but Etsy is a business, and reading books actually transformed my Etsy game. I'm gonna recommend 3 of my favorite books to you that changed my Etsy strategy. The first one is The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. This book was actually the first book I ever read about business. Reading it isn't actually going to transform your Etsy sales, but it will change your mindset about making money. It will help you escape the traditional ways of making money, and it will introduce to you a fast and better way to succeed. This book helped me realize what I could possibly achieve in my life, and it helped me to start looking at Etsy in a different way. The second book is also a business one, and it's the 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. This book outlines strategies for creating irresistible product offers. This book will help you skyrocket your Etsy sales. It emphasizes the importance of refining and optimizing an offer until it becomes irresistible to the target market. This means crafting your listings until they become irresistible to customers. The book will also help you create listings that address a massive pain point for customers, ensuring that the product or service that we sell genuinely solves a problem. This book will also ensure that our listings will stand out in the saturated niches. This is a great book, and you must read it if you don't already have. The third book had the most impact on my Etsy shop. It's the book Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. Basically, it explains the psychology behind why people say yes. Cialdini identifies the key principles of persuasion that are crucial in sales, marketing, and negotiation. This book had a big impact on the description of my listings, a bigger impact on the way I'm talking to customers, and an even bigger impact on the way I get 5-star reviews every time. These are the 3 books, but don't stop there. You need to make reading a daily habit and read books that can actually change your life. And the third key thing that got me 1000 sales so fast is not watching so many videos about Etsy on YouTube. This was my shop when I used to watch a lot of videos about Etsy, and now that I don't watch any videos about Etsy, this is how my shop is going. I mean, I do sometimes watch some Etsy videos like first month results to see how much they made, but that's it. Many Etsy YouTubers showcase the success stories, promising quick and impressive results. It's natural for you to be drawn to these videos and dream of achieving the results than, for example, seeing my videos which are more realistic. I'm not hating on other Etsy YouTubers, honestly they're better than me, but the thing that separates me from them is the transparency I have. Okay, the only thing I'm not sharing with you is my store name, but every video I've made so far is based on something I have accomplished with proof. All I'm saying is that find 2 or 3 Etsy YouTubers that you like and trust, and watch only their videos. You can watch once in a while an interesting video of another creator, but stick to your favorites. Every YouTuber has their own strategies and opinions, so watching a lot of videos of different creators is gonna complicate things for you rather than opening your eyes. I do have some creators to recommend that I would watch their videos. I have 3. First is Dylan Jaris, probably butchered that, but for me out of the Etsy YouTubers I've ever watched, I think she's the best. I used to watch her a lot in one period a year ago. Then I have 2 recent YouTubers. I think Bailey is really good. She has a real successful digital shop. And Alfie Nemeth. I haven't watched any of his recent videos, but I think he's very good. I do not know or have ever spoken to any of them. I'm just sharing my honest opinion. So stick to your 2 or 3 favorite YouTubers and use the time that you would have spent on YouTube to improve your Etsy shop. That's it. Accept that you're going to fail first, adapt to the things that are working for you, start reading books about business and persuasion, and do not spend so much time watching every new video about Etsy. Subscribe, and I will see you soon.